Welcome to episode 247 of Build Your House Yourself University by BYHYU. I'm your host and fellow student, Michelle Nelson, and together we'll learn the basics of home design and construction and demystify the building process so we can become informed consumers and build quality dream homes with or without a general contractor. This week, we'll cover part 2 of a recent article from Houzz called 40 Home Design Trends That Will Shape 2022. Houzz compiled the list of trends based on the thousands of popular photos people uploaded to their site and from information they got from speaking with dozens of home design professionals. They also analyzed the searches that people did on their website for different furniture pieces, colors, materials, and other design elements. As I told you in the last episode where we covered the first 20 trends, we'll be covering trends, not fads. Okay, pop quiz. Do you remember the difference between fads and trends? They're not the same. Okay, well, a fad is short-lived. It comes and goes quickly. A fad is a style that suddenly becomes popular and is embraced with exaggerated zeal. A trend, on the other hand, is a general direction in which something is going. Trends are popular in a particular season, and they last longer than fads. Sometimes trends are so long-lasting that they become classic. Before we cover trends 21 through 40 for 2022, as outlined by Houzz, I want to sincerely thank France J.A., Young Horses, Orlando I., and James B. 615. France J.A. said, "I've learned something from every episode." A portable encyclopedia is what Orlando I. called the show. Young Horses said they're the luckiest person ever to find this podcast. And James B. 615, who's a tradesman, commented that the podcast is super informative and that he has actually learned something from every episode. That's amazing. All of you have written such impactful reviews. I can't tell you how humbled and appreciative I am. Your words will definitely encourage others to take a listen to the podcast. Thank you for helping me to increase my listenership. Okay, let's get to more of those design trends that Houzz says will shape 2022. Number 21, green. People have historically had mixed feelings about the color green, but Houzz says that this year is different. They say all attention is focused on green. Almost every major paint company chose a shade of green for its 2022 Color of the Year selection. On Houzz, searches for green kitchen cabinets were up 829% by the end of 2021, and searches for green tile bathrooms were up 771%. This is an indication that green is a color that many people plan to add to their homes in 2022. Number 22, blue. Blue is another trending color. Searches on Houzz for blue bathrooms has increased 1,102% over the years. Blue is a calming color and reportedly is the favorite color of most Americans. It pairs beautifully with neutrals like white, grays, and black. Blue can add a bit of drama without going overboard. Number 23, decorating. Although many homeowners are building new homes and doing major renovations, simple redecorating is also trending. People are choosing to update their furniture and accessories. Searches on Houzz for home accents increased 2,417% by the end of 2021 as compared to prior years. Number 24, velvet. I love velvet. And velvet is a classic material that goes in cycles between being popular and being really popular. Right now, it's really popular. On Houzz, searches for velvet accent chairs were up 1,161%. And searches for velvet sofas up 121%. I love putting velvet furniture in a more contemporary space. It gives the space some warmth and coziness that it might not otherwise have. Number 25, curvy furniture. Furniture with rounded contours is being seen in new sofas, sectionals, and chairs. And I've seen even a curved canopy bed. I'll try to find a picture of that and put it in the show notes. Curves add interest to rooms that are usually filled with lots of straight lines, squares, and rectangles. Number 26, swivel chairs. Swivel chairs give us the option to shift position toward different elements within a room. Swivel chairs are particularly helpful in rooms with more than one focal point. Think about how useful a swivel chair would be in a living room with a view, a fireplace, and a TV all on different walls. Recent searches on Houzz for swivel chairs have been up almost 2,000%. Number 27, neutral sofas with performance fabric. As compared to years past, there are lots of options in performance fabrics on the market today. These stain-resistant fabrics are durable and easy to clean, and they come in everything from linen to velvet. Performance fabrics are great for almost any situations, but they're especially nice if you're interested in white or very light-colored upholstery, or if you have small children, pets, or entertain often. Look for brands like Sunbrella, Krypton, and Perennials. Number 28, outdoor living rooms that look like indoor rooms. Today's outdoor furniture is much more stylish and durable than outdoor furniture and decor has been in the past. And the current trend is for outdoor spaces to have all the niceties of indoor spaces. Outdoor living rooms, for example, might include a fireplace, a sofa, and chairs, and maybe even a TV. These trending outdoor rooms really blur the line between indoor and outdoor living. Number 29, privacy. Just as outdoor living rooms are trending this year, so are outdoor privacy measures. Many homeowners are adding outdoor screens, fences, plantings, and other accessories to help create more privacy and separation from neighbors. Number 30, wildlife-friendly options. As more people were spending time outdoors during the pandemic, they've become more appreciative of wildlife around their homes. Watching squirrels and birds, deer, and even foxes and raccoons became a welcome distraction during lockdown. So much so that homeowners are intentionally making design decisions that will attract more wildlife. Homeowners are adding more native plants and trees to their landscape that benefit and attract birds, bees, butterflies, and other wildlife. Number 31, decorative tile patios. You may have seen patterned floor tiles in powder rooms and laundry rooms to make the spaces more playful or dramatic. But putting those bold tile floors outdoors is a trend for 2022, according to Houzz. Slip-resistant outdoor tile on patios and porches gives those spaces unexpected pops of color, pattern, and texture. Many pros recommend a porcelain tile in a matte finish. Number 32, swimming pools. Swimming pools have become increasingly popular over the last couple of years as people were forced to stay at home to entertain themselves and their families. And the swimming pool trend, it's continuing. Last year, there were significant increases of searches on Houzz for rectangular pools, lap pools, infinity pools, plunge pools, and geometric pools. Now, people aren't just adding large swimming pools to their homes. Homeowners are requesting smaller, more affordable, and lower maintenance pools like plunge pools. These smaller designs typically range in size from 4,000 to 7,500 gallons and can be heated or cooled. You can also add swim jets that will allow you to tread water and mimic swimming laps. Number 33, compact laundry spaces. Although a full-sized laundry room is a dream of many homeowners, and many are including those large laundry rooms in their homes, some people are designing their homes with smaller laundry spaces. They're adding them as a primary or secondary space for washers and dryers, and they may be in the mudroom, walk-in closet, or a garage or basement. Number 34, dedicated activity spaces. As with many design trends for 2022, this trend has come as a result of the stay-at-home orders resulting from the pandemic. Many homeowners now want their homes to allow for exercise, work, entertainment, and creative activities. So spaces like home offices, home theaters, home gyms, and home art studios are now trending. Number 35, flexible design. Creating spaces in the home that do double duty continues to be on trend for 2022. Adding a sleeper sofa or Murphy bed to a home office or living room makes the space multifunctional. With the Murphy bed or sleeper sofa pulled out, the room becomes a guest room. Number 36, a return to the formal dining room. During the pandemic, when no one was hosting dinner parties, many homeowners used their dedicated dining rooms as a home office, a gym, and even a classroom for their kids. But now that we're vaccinated and making plans for more dinner parties and gatherings, formal dining rooms are trending again. Number 37, benches. A bench or some sort of seating at the foot of the bed has become fairly common. A bench adds style and function to a bedroom. It's a place where you can sit and put on or take off your shoes or slippers, or use to pack a suitcase. House searches for bedroom benches are up 406%. Number 38, sustainability and efficiency. Sustainable building practices and materials have made their way into the mainstream. The average homeowner is becoming more knowledgeable about sustainable materials like high-performance windows, insulation, and solar panels. Sustainable materials and methods are not only good for the environment, but will also save you as the homeowner money over time. Number 39, patience. So, admittedly, patience is a strange thing for Houzz to put on a list of trends for 2022, but patience is on the list. Let me directly quote what the article said. Houzz says, quote, "The term supply chain became the topic of numerous conversations in recent years. Shipping delays for products and material shortages for things like lumber, as well as backlogs for professionals, slowed many home design and remodeling projects to a trickle. But while succumbing to frustration and knee-jerk reactions might get the project finished faster, it won't necessarily give you the home of your dreams. So consider taking a deep breath and going with the slow flow. It's better to be patient and wait for the right product or professional to become available than to settle for something you're not going to be happy with in the long run." End quote. And last on our list, number 40, comfort and well-being. What's big for 2022 is adding in features that promote restoration, calming, and rejuvenation for minds and bodies. People are adding more soothing colors and pampering features such as spa-like bathrooms, yoga rooms, saunas, and hot tubs. Those were the 2022 trends according to Houzz. If you missed part 1 on the list, take a listen to the previous episode. Also, if you listen to the podcast but never go to the BYHYU website to take a look at the corresponding show notes, which displays example photos that we've talked about on the show, go take a look at the show notes. A listener emailed me and said that he's been listening to the podcast for a while, but had never gone to the website to look at the show notes. Then after finally taking a look at the show notes, he said seeing the photos and the diagrams that correspond to the audio mini lessons was very helpful. He raved about it. Those photos can further solidify the information that you're getting on the podcast. So if you've never checked out the website, head on over to BYHYU.com, BYHYU.com. That's it for this week. Thank you for stopping by. I hope those trends will help get your ideas flowing for your new house. And I hope you'll join me again next time for the next episode of Build Your House Yourself University. BYHYU. Please remember that the purpose of this podcast is simply to educate and inform. It's not a substitute for professional advice. The information that you hear is based only on the opinions, research, and experiences of my guests and myself. That information might be incomplete, it's subject to change, and it may not apply to your project. In addition, building codes and requirements vary from region to region, so always consult a professional about specific recommendations for your home.